A Birmingham councillor is appealing for calm following the decision for Britain to leave the EU. The city narrowly voted in support of the Leave campaign, with a 50.5% of voters in favour and 49.5% backing Remain. Councillor Wasim Zafar says he thinks there's a perception that hate crime in the city might increase as a result. Our special correspondent Peter Wilson's been out testing public opinion.
A protest outside a mosque in Birmingham, 2 arrests, now 1 man charged with racially aggravated offences. The police online hate crime reporting site has seen a 57% increase compared to last month, but the numbers are small. One of our own journalists was abused as she made her way home just a day after the referendum result.
All I was doing is walking home. I hear somebody scream out and say, well, this is good, you can just bugger off to your own country. It's strange to hear that. I mean, yes, I was working on the referendum night, and to hear this the very next day seemed really, really strange, and I was visibly shaken.
West Midlands police say there hasn't been a spike in hate crimes reported to them, but Birmingham City Council today made this plea.
Anybody who comes to spread any hate and try and divide our city, the communities will rise up and offer a clear message of hope and unity where they will come together. And that is the best of Birmingham for me. Birmingham's a hugely diverse city with people who made Birmingham their home from all over the world.
I've come down to the Soho Road, Handsworth, Birmingham. More than 80 different languages are spoken on these streets. People are hard working. They've made an investment in this country. So how are people feeling today about the decision to get out of the European Union?
Everything's uncertain, so the unknown is going to be scary for everybody, isn't it?
I am from Slovakia. I'm every day busy. I have a job. I don't get benefits.
Over the years, people from every corner of the world have made Handsworth their home. But some here voted Leave because of their concerns over immigration.
Naturally, I mean, every country has immigration, right? But it depends on the quantity, really, more than anything else. And there's a lot of, a lot of pressure on the services, like the NHS, the schools.
Say, let them come in, then is the flood come here.
So you were worried about immigration?
Yes.
In Birmingham city centre, even true love didn't count in this election.
I voted Leave, so I'm happy with the decision.
Even though you're with an Italian?
Yeah.
I think it's a good decision for them as English.
Everyone seems to be holding their breath and waiting to see how this great drama will unfold. Peter Wilson, BBC Midlands Today, Birmingham.
Well, meanwhile, Birmingham MPs Richard Burden and Jack Dromey have joined 30 of their Labour colleagues in resigning as shadow ministers today. Pressure has been growing on the Labour leader, Jeremy Corbyn, to resign after criticism of his role in the EU referendum campaign. It comes as deputy leader and West Bromwich MP Tom Watson also called for Mr Corbyn to reconsider his position. Elizabeth Glinker has been following events during the day, joins me now. Are we talking about a surprise here?
Not really a huge surprise. A real head of steam has been building up on this since Friday. Lots of MPs really dissatisfied by the way Jeremy Corbyn behaved during the campaign. Just last week there was a unity rally in Birmingham. He refused to turn up to that alongside Lib Dem and Conservative politicians. Still, someone like Richard Burden, Northfield MP, he has been an ally of Mr Corbyn's in the past. In his resignation letter today, he even called himself a friend, but in that letter he went on to call for his resignation, saying that Mr Corbyn was digging himself deeper and deeper into a trench and he was just making a bad situation worse. Meanwhile, the Erdington MP and Shadow Policing Minister Jack Dromey, he's also gone, citing meetings with JLR bosses in which they said they were dismayed and scathing of his conduct of the EU referendum campaign.
And of course, they're not the only ones, are they?
They're not at all. Birmingham Yardley MP Jess Phillips, she had a junior job in the education department. She has resigned publicly, saying it's not about you, Jeremy Corbyn. And of course, the killer blow as well was Tom Watson, West Brom MP and deputy leader. He said he's very disappointed by all of this and he's calling on Mr Corbyn to review his position.
Elizabeth, thank you.